moving around or fit my ass into my cozy armchair. Now, as I've done that, let's just do what we have for tonight. Hello everyone out there in amazing immense in Atlanta and all friends of the huge YouTube space, and I'm Al. I'm doing my video shoots here at my channel, at my spot that's proudly called with the dive into English name, and I'm practicing my American. I've been practicing for a long while. Maybe I've been practicing for, I don't know if I can know how many years. See, let's reflect. 6 or maybe 7 years is how long it has been when I'm that time around I placed my first footage here on the whole stripe of all my footages here within the channel, which is called with the name that I already put it here for, and you already know that all. So let's do what you have. And for tonight, I just wanted to branch out a little and bring something interesting in the camera angle and be showing telling you some stuff that I haven't done previously. Still haven't gone for this item. I'm gonna show you because in a moment it'll be appearing in my camera angle, and you'll all see what is this. So guess what is this? I give her a second here. You'll not guess it on your own, probably. It's not a soap. It's not some brush. It's not some stone. It's pine tree piece shaped like a soap from the Mediterranean coast that I grabbed. How many? No. 16 years ago, I grabbed it at the Mediterranean seashore when I was in Turkey, and I snorkeled there around the bay, surrounded with pine trees, and this stuff was floating on the surface, and I grabbed it. It's like a pine tree piece from the cork of pine tree, but was in the water in the Mediterranean Sea. On the surface, floating, just that simple. It's shaped like soap. Water polished it to this extent. It rounded it. It shaped it in the shape of a soap, but it's the purest cork of the pine tree. Believe me or not, it's worn. It still has its own unique color that it was in the first place when I grabbed it, and still doesn't lose its color because it's a real thing. It's made out of cork of pineapple tree and a pine tree. It's not pineapple, pine tree, apple. What the fucking apple is doing here? I don't fucking know. So pine tree, and this is brown, deep brown color. It has those craters, grooves, and flat surfaces, and worn out spots and those shades of lightish brown, deeper, darkish areas of brown shade and shape, and going simultaneously. And what else? I don't know why water shaped it this way, like a soap. See, we wash our hands, we kind of squeeze a piece of soap or with certain muscle groups, and that way it has been shaped. It's shaped as a regular soap piece would when we wash our hands using soap. But this piece, nobody used that for that purpose. Just water gave it a shape, like I'm holding it right now. It has its unique shape. Soap shape, I would call it this way, and I have a bunch of such pieces now, a bunch, like maybe 3 or 4 of them, and I grabbed the first one that came into my hands, into my tentacles, and I grabbed it. So I'm pretty proud that I like such nature pieces, and I couldn't hold myself back not to grab this one. So because I'm deeply interested in nature and stuff and things, and I would call myself like a Greenpeace guy. That's why probably I'm wearing my weird t-shirts inside out, being lightish green. I don't know for what reason. I can't can't really give it justice and externalize why am I wearing what I'm wearing, why am I being what I am, and why I'm grabbing what I'm grabbing. And just all of a sudden I decided arbitrarily to do that, and now as I did that, I'm having this opportunity to show and tell about this piece, pretty precious piece to me, and to show and tell about it for you right now. Yes, it's very light, it's very real. If you get that word real, sounding like real, being like real, and it's firm, it's those like layers, and they're not seen on the camera angle. It's layers, like on a leaf you have those layers of solid rocks laying atop of each other, and depicting some time periods, some eras and periods within the huge amount of years that passed. But this carved piece is not like a layer of solid ground, and not an exhibit extracted out of solid ground. Not these layers depict probably eras, but they depict probably seasons and years in which this pine tree lived previously. I hope it didn't die, because it's been living right now, as I haven't been there for 15 or 16 even years. I'm all planning to do that again, and I'm gonna visit that spot because it's very if you were there, it's almost like impossible to explain. It's all nature in its purest beauty and flourishing, and just blossoms in its blossom, all those buds, all those buds, leaves, trunks of trees, and all those greeneries, and all those pine trees. They're all there. They flourish. They have their own blossoms. That's why I called her stuff like blossoms. They were there, and this piece is part of that world that I brought here at my place. It's been living here at my place for 16 years. I'm not gonna trash it. I'm not gonna throw it away. I'm not gonna lose it probably. And it's my like memory piece, memory stick that I stuck to my soul, in order to my soul to be more free, and feel every single day that spirit of me being there back then. And nowadays I feel that scent of all those pine trees that were surrounding me at that location at the time when I was snorkeling there happily, and just was doing what I wanted, was up to be doing, and I've done all that stuff. Just my natural aspiration of following nature and being united with nature at that time back then, and even now as I'm sitting in my bachelor's hall in concrete block in my apartment, and I'm still feeling those sensations. As I go there, I still feel them in my mind, and they will never probably go away. They will never go away without probably. Yes, it's been my video shoot of tonight. Keep practicing what you like to be practicing. How would you like yourself to be practicing there? Only follow the pieces that you like. Grab something new into your life, some good pieces into your life. Tell me about them, and see you all around, guys and gals. Thanks again for attending my spot, for your arbitrary subscriber, weird viewer that probably watched this shit. Not so shitty video, should I say, out of all the shits that I made here in a while, but this particular contributes something to nature, and being related to something like some of the probably side talks here on my channel, not particularly be oriented to nothing, but also around something. For example, this piece that I brought in the camera angle in the whole video shoot of tonight. I'm proud of doing so. So to you guys, get aroused into my channel if I can think about switching the shit up, because I wouldn't allow it to that, and then instead of read that shit up and throw it away, it doesn't block our ways anymore. We can proceed with what we want in our precious lives. Be good, and I get aroused and tune again, and thanks again for having me telling me this stuff for tonight. See you all around, guys and gals. Thanks again for attending my spot, for being with me tonight. Keep rest. Bye. Peace. Dance with the channel. Thanks again for staying tuned for me, being with me tonight.